Yes, this is the President of the entire United States.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're looking at instances where South Park took on the President of the United States, reminding POTUS that everyone is fair game.
The wizard alien is dead. Sex addiction is no more. And if a rich celebrity is caught again trying to screw lots of women, we will know it isn't because men are just like that. It's because a wizard alien has cast his mighty spell.
Bill Clinton's sex life.
I'll legalize 40th trimester abortions for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Clinton's second term was underway when South Park debuted in 1997. Not long after the Clinton-Lewinsky scandal started making headlines the following year, South Park commented on the president's reported adultery by having Leanne Cartman sleep her way into the White House.
What's that other A word?
Adoption?
Yes, that's what I mean. Adoption.
Well, that's pretty different.
Oh, I should just tell my son the truth about everything myself. Good day, Mr. President.
Even well after the Clinton presidency ended, he wasn't immune to mockery. In the season 14 premiere, Clinton finds himself in a rehabilitation class with Tiger Woods, David Letterman, and several others who got caught in sex scandals. When asked how he ended up here, Clinton gives a graphic answer involving cigars. He also asks a demeaning question about Kyle's mom.
Billy! Sorry.
Clinton's comments might be crude, although Obama is working behind the scenes to ensure women don't learn the truth about men.
We have a turd in the punch bowl.
George W. Bush's intelligence. Compared to some other shows at the time, South Park didn't regularly demonize George W. Bush. That's not to say he got off with a slap on the wrist. Addressing the United Nations General Assembly, Bush shares intel that Saddam Hussein is making weapons of mass destruction in heaven.
We have tried to communicate with Saddam through a psychic to ask him to let us see his warehouses in heaven, but he has not responded.
The others naturally have more than a few questions. Namely, how did Saddam get into the good place? In a humorous callback to a season 4 two-parter, Bush reveals how Saddam's bad breakup with Satan got him kicked out of hell.
Satan, however, decided he didn't want to be with Hussein anymore and broke up with him around August. When Saddam became jealous and tried to kill Satan's new lover, Chris, Satan had Saddam sent to heaven to live with Mormons as a punishment.
Although everything Bush says is true, in the show's canon at least, his explanation raises another question. Is the president stupid or smoking something? Bush denies the latter. The stupid part, however.
Are you high or just incredibly stupid? I assure you, I am not high.
Rallying. South Park fans sometimes forget Donald Trump briefly popped up in season 5. Once Trump got serious about running for office years later, the creators chose to use Garrison as a stand-in. After Trump lost the 2020 election to Joe Biden, Garrison resumed civilian life.
Hey Vollmer, how you doing? Tucker, looking good.
It appeared that would be the end of Garrison's political career until Trump announced in 2022 that he was staging a 2024 comeback. Garrison thus falls back into an old habit, rallying.
All right, I guess I can rally just a little bit longer.
Despite telling boyfriend Rick that their trip to Myrtle Beach is just a getaway, it isn't long until Garrison is bad-mouthing Mexicans and Biden with party-going followers.
And when I say we're going to take Arizona in the election, I mean we're going to take it again, because we all know I won it last time, too. Oh.
The episode leaves Garrison on an ambiguous note, but let's just say the rally animal doesn't take Georgia and Arizona.
There's never been anyone who calmed me down more than my little Ricky Bear. You are my boo.
Did he just say that Rick is his boo?
Barack Obama takes the credit. With the economy struggling, the people of South Park act as if their God has forsaken them.
It's really terrifying. We've got no money to pay our mortgage now. We could very easily lose our house.
Hi, Grandma.
To restore order and sanity, Kyle makes the ultimate sacrifice, paying off the debts of everyone in town. It's probably in vain, as people like Randy are inclined to make more excessive purchases that'll inevitably lead to another recession.
These assholes just blindly started buying any stupid thing that looked appealing because they thought money was endless.
But hey, at least Kyle is recognized for his selfless actions, right? It appears so, as a new anchor champions the leader who pulled America out of this bleak era, President Barack Obama. Whether or not you voted for Obama, there's no denying that most news outlets showed him favoritism. This frustrates Kyle, whose noble gesture is ultimately overshadowed by a politician eager to accept the praise.
The person we must thank every day for his amazing sacrifice, Barack Obama.
A turd candidate. With the 2004 presidential election around the corner, every American was asked Bush or Kerry. Matt Stone and Trey Parker had another question on their minds. Douche or turd?
All right, Cartman, what the hell? Giant douche sucks.
It didn't make a difference to Stone or Parker, with the latter saying that he despised them both. The creators expressed why they just didn't care about the election's outcome in this episode, where South Park Elementary must choose between two less than flattering mascots.
No, sir, if you'll pardon me, you are in fact the turd sandwich.
You're a turd sandwich.
Sir, you are a turd sandwich.
You're a turd sandwich.
Turd sandwich, I will ask you not to speak out of turn.
While neither George W. Bush nor John Kerry is directly mentioned, it's clear who the creators are throwing shade at. The question is, which mascot is supposed to represent Bush?
Put your freedom to the test. A big fat turd or a stupid douche. Which do you like best?
Our money is on the fecal matter, even though Turd Sandwich loses the election while Bush won his second term.
Giant douche still wins. Yeah!
Don't forget to vote. Desperately wanting to end the 2020 pandemic, Stan calls his old teacher turned president for help. Garrison has no interest in stopping COVID's spread, however.
Why would I do that?
Huh?
Stan, this is going to be very difficult for a child to understand, but I made a promise to the American people to get rid of all the Mexicans.
As far as the president is concerned, the virus has fulfilled a campaign promise regarding Mexicans. If it gets rid of other people along the way too, so be it. Taking matters into his own hands, Stan seemingly finds the path to a cure, even convincing Cartman to do what's best for humanity.
Stan's right. If we want things to go back to normal, we have to do it ourselves.
Unfortunately, he can't appeal to Garrison, who takes a flamethrower to their last hope. Garrison parts with a reminder to vote in November. We're not sure if that's an endorsement for Biden, but it seems to sum up what Parker and Stone thought of Trump's first term.
Don't forget to get out and vote, everybody. Big election coming up.
Spreading fake conspiracies. As Cartman ignites conspiracy theories about 9/11, Kyle sets out to uncover the truth.
Oh, really? Do you just believe everything you're told, Kyle?
Excuse me? Can we get back to the issue, please?
Kyle and Stan do discover a conspiracy with George W. Bush at the center. It turns out to be a conspiracy theory within a conspiracy, however. None of the conspiracies are true, but if citizens naively buy into whatever they read online, Bush figures the government might as well feed into them. It just makes the people in charge seem more powerful than they truly are.
Why don't you just tell people the truth?
We do that too, and most people believe the truth.
The episode aged surprisingly well, as many politicians, including presidents, have become infamous for spreading baseless conspiracy theories and misinformation. Whether or not these politicians actually believe the fake news being shared, they're using conspiracy theories to manipulate the public.
So wait. Stan took the dump in the urinal and he contacted the conspiracy website, but the conspiracy site was run by the government? Yeah.
Canadian Trump. Not wanting to give Trump the satisfaction of being on South Park, the show introduced a Canadian equivalent in a 2015 episode. The Canadian president's rise to power eerily foreshadowed Trump's presidential victory the following year. His wall can't keep out Garrison, who removes the president from office in a very Garrison way.
Nobody talks to me like that, friend. Yeah?
Although one brash politician has been thwarted, another arises in the form of Garrison and Caitlyn Jenner as a running mate.
Because I'm off to Washington with my running mate. Buckle up, buckaroo.
Like Canada, America fails to pay attention as Garrison heads for the White House. Even Garrison begins to realize that this has gone further than it should have, attempting to nip it in the bud.
I've got to come clean. I had no idea I would get this far, but the fact of the matter is, I should not be president.
Hillary Clinton doesn't make it easy, putting Garrison on the same path as Trump.
My opponent is a liar and he cannot be trusted.
No!
Oh my God, she is such a turd sandwich.
Obama lied. Following the contentious 2008 election, South Park decided to have some fun, depicting Barack Obama and John McCain as pals, plotting an Ocean's 11-esque heist.
Senator McCain.
President Obama.
Boom, baby!
This post-election episode is harsher toward the candidate's supporters. Conservatives act like McCain's loss is the end of the country,
No, this can't happen. No!
Stephen!
while liberals believe all of their problems are over now that Obama is in charge.
Dad, what are you doing?
It's okay, Stan. Everything's changed. I don't need his stupid job anymore.
That said, the Randys of the world might have had unrealistic expectations for Obama. This is reflected the following morning when Randy wakes up to find his life in ruins. Rather than take responsibility for his actions, Randy blames Obama for lying with his hopeful message.
Dad, your boss called. He said you're fired.
Oh! God damn it! Obama said things would be different. That son of a bitch lied to us. I knew I should have voted for McCain.
Cartman shares the same feelings episodes later, claiming Obama still hasn't brought the change he promised.
Boom, baby!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Garrison's advisors. It's cute the right thought they were the ones in control.
Ooh. Hope you brought some condoms.
Telling off Clinton. Well, it's not the meanest thing someone said to Bill.
He's right, boys. Slavery is illegal and immoral, partially in thanks to the North winning the Civil War.
Aw! No, to hell with it. Let's just go home. Thanks a lot, Bill Clinton. Yeah, thanks, Dick.
Garrison's tweets. Has Tweak always been the most relatable character?
Little rascal apparently made a dent with the North Korean dictator who is said to have loved the cupcake so much that he started to make his own.
Obama makes a deal with China. These elections keep connecting to Star Wars somehow.
I told you China would get the rights to Star Wars from Disney as long as my presidency was secure.
Garrison as Pennywise. When you see a clown, run.
Hey! How are my approval ratings?
It's the president!
Wait, come back!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. The 2016 election results. Stone and Parker expected Hillary Clinton to win the 2016 presidential election. As such, they planned an episode that would have seen Bill Clinton become the first gentleman. They still managed to work elements of their original idea into the post-election episode, including a duet between Clinton and another Bill.
Say, Bill. Yes, Bill? Would you like to join my gentleman's club? You know I would, Bill.
Since Hillary didn't win as anticipated, though, they had to rework the episode with Garrison becoming the 45th. It captures much of the shock and fear many experienced when Trump won.
The world is in a bit of a shock. We're sure this is for real, right? What have you done?
With the member berries taking their toll, Garrison goes full Darth Vader in the following episode.
Well, do I look presidential?
As absolute power is handed over, Garrison asserts that you don't want to be on this president's bad side. Good thing South Park is just a satire, right?
Wait a minute. Nobody gets in my head, you limey bitch! Are you insulting me?
What's your favorite presidential parody on South Park? Let us know in the comments.
Burning down the school will not solve your problems. You think you've been cheated because you are ugly, but I am here to show you otherwise.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.